reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Memphis Tigers, taking on last year's national champions, the Fresno State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 3. Second down and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
So second and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. Out of the gun now on third down. Short throw complete to the tight end. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football. The offense now looking at a third and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. They're going to run it here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The offense stays on the field in this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Hey, I like the aggressive approach here, trying to pick up this first down, just not able to execute, and now you've given the opposing offense really good field position. Your defense better step up.
Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. On the move now. Using his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Getting set. Here's second down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Fighting him off. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Solid gain there. Sets up a first and goal at the 7.
Well, Chris, if you go back to yesterday, remember the offensive coordinator, he seemed to be very confident in the script that he put together. Now we can see why. Controlling the line of scrimmage, allowing his back to have room to run, and when he can run the football like that, get ready for the play action and deep shots downfield.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. And he never had a chance. Tackle in the backfield.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
So from the 9-yard line, it's second and goal. He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Bulldogs, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
7, Memphis, 0.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. Remember last time they were throwing a fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. Let's see if they can recover from that here. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
That completion makes it second and short. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Looks like Memphis will have the first down.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender when he throws the interception.
Here comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Looks to the left, pass caught. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Fresno State. They were not going to catch him that time.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. Second touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Memphis, 0.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. First down, looking to throw the football. Here's a screen pass to the running back. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, second and 1. No huddle here for the offense. They look to throw it here on second down. Pass tipped to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Locates the tight end. It's complete. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time, they convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking to chuck it again. Running back grabs it on the screen. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense trying to move into scoring position if they could convert 3rd and short here from the 50. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Short pass finds the tight end. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Short connection to the tight end here. And he runs out of bounds, but it's a big gainer there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Here's the 2nd down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Pass caught on a comeback route. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Well, Kirk, Fresno State has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Look at a throw on 3rd and goal. He escapes the pocket. Touchdown, Memphis, as they fight back here in this playoff game. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Fresno State offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Delivers quickly to the left side. He's got his man in the open field. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10?
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
He'll hand it off. Fights through the tackle. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The pass ball is incomplete and tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
Man, this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him, that's how you slow him down today.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the 1st down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
The completion makes it 2nd down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
That's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. The defense backed up against their own end zone. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
21, Memphis 7.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. It's a shotgun handoff here. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. The offense going with the hurry up.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Receiver makes the catch on a comeback route. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Offense going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He'll throw it now. And he can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Heavy pressure, he lets it go. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The receiver makes the grab. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. 1st down from the 23.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Touchdown, Fresno State. Still no answer for this offensive machine. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Memphis 7.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. The play fake on 1st down. On the move now. Great grab on the sideline. He does get the foot down before going out of bounds. He went backwards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Looking to throw here. Quarterback looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. What a catch! Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a 1st down. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
That's a big 1st down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the 2nd half on offense, so they need points right here.
He'll hand it off. 6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. Breaking free at the 35. Football comes out. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, just a great play by the running back here, just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
QB to the tight end for a completion. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. Well, in the second quarter, plenty of time to get back in this game.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
14.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Handoff to the back. First down, looking for more now. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. First down and 10 now. Sticking with the running game. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And here's the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? The receiver grabs it. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39. It's a solid run, gives the offense a 1st down and a new set of downs. Quick throw, catch made. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And there's the handoff. Doing a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. A timeout is called, important stage late here in the second quarter. Trying to knock it through from 48 yards away. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. Trying to knock it through from 48 yards away. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 43-yard attempt. And that one straight down the middle. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. Memphis going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee. Bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
Second down play coming up. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of a play. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert. You keep working that clock.
They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the route is on. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Well, the huge hit there, you half expected to see the ball come loose, but a great job to hang on to it.
Boy, great concentration by the tight end to be able to come up with that catch, but the defense showing how physical they are. When that tight end gets his hands on the ball, they are going to lower the boom.
They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Second down after that run on the previous play. He escapes the pocket. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Grab down the middle. It's Wiggins. That's good for first down yardage. Set up at the 26 now. Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Moves out of the pocket. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's swarmed by the defense. 3rd and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Third and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. A quick throw out left, complete. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Well, the lineman a little too far downfield, like a sheep wandering away from the flock, and that's a costly penalty. Crucial 3rd down play right here. Looking to throw it again. What a catch. Heads up off the deflection. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down. Looking for a man. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Touchdown, Memphis. Still no answer for this offense. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Quarterback drops back. Running out of time in the pocket. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll hand it off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Cristiano, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Boy, I'm a Big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Caught quickly. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid game, getting closer to midfield now.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Fresno State has the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Lets it go quickly. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Worked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Fires it to the wideout. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Fresno State. They continue to roll up the score. Now, just a brilliant game from this quarterback. The spot in the natty on the line, we need you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today, Kirk.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
22.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Boy, it's another incompletion. Just something's missing with this offense. Cannot quite get in the sync. And now we got another fourth down for this quarterback.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Breaking free at midfield. Excellent catch and run by the sophomore.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
The pocket breaking down, and he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Looking to throw yet again. Looks left and finds his target there.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Grabbed by the receiver. Now play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24. This Memphis offense is moving quickly down the field.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Memphis now operating in the red zone. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made on the out route. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Launching one to the end zone. The quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Tigers. This offense really clicking. For this 2-point conversion attempt. Wants to throw it. He'll get into the end zone for 2 points. Now it's a 15-point game. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. Fresno State offense is back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Grinding away with the running game. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game when you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide-open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
Breaks into the clear. And they get the conversion there. Set up now, 1st down at the 38. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Ball handed to the running back. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the 1st down yardage.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. Do you think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest?
They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. First down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. He's going to hand this off. Touchdown, Bulldogs! They are pouring it on now.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the move now. Caught by the receiver.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offensive coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
Bringing pressure. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking to scramble. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Chewing clock with the running game. Some hard running there through a tackle. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. Physical run earns the first down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
And with this one wrapped up, the quarterback will just take a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the National Championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation